Coventry City are the latest team to fall in the playoff final of the championship. Careermode's missed penalty meant Luton go up and the Cov stay in the championship. Victor Gyokeres, Gustavo Hamer and Mark Robins will have to compete to get in the Prem again next year. So today we make that a reality. We're going to stick with Mark Robins, of course, at Coventry. He's got the promotions on his CV. So back to the Rico Arena, or the old Rico Arena, we go with the man. He aims to get one more promotion, then more after that. We don't stop at the Premier League. This is the team that we've inherited. I don't really like the formation. Well, we'll see if we can change it. And I actually have just realized this formation's probably best for the players we have, because we've got no wide midfielders. Cov, what are you doing to me? We do have Victor Gyokeres, Callum O'Hare, Gustavo Hamer, and then Ben Sheaf in the midfield. I'll trust Godden right there, and the defense could probably do with some work, but goalkeeper has to be priority. And there is a lot of young players in this team. Even the ones not on loan at us probably need loan deals themselves. Academy's decent, not too great, but Alex Shaw is a striker and looks like he's got potential. Or he could actually play anywhere with them stats. Damn. And 8 million there to spend from the board, which, to be fair, I thought Mark Robins would get a lot less. And outgoings will be happening today. Tyler Walker is the first one. A lot of players have left in real life who I'm trying to get out in this save. And there goes the penalty taker, the misser in real life, to Las Palmas, Dabo. He was released after missing the pen. And we're going to get business off to a start here with a fringe player. Nothing exciting. Relegated Dejan Tetek with Reading is just a cheap purchase. And another signing goes begging, as we've got this squad for the first game of the season where we play Cardiff City at home. Please say we can start it off with a win, though. We need promotion, and oh, we've lost to them. Wintle with the goal. And Kane Kessler Hayden straight after that defeat is the man who hopefully lifts his form up. He's 19-year-old, 65 rated, a really good right back. What I'm amazed most about is not the players that we're bringing in, although they're good, and there's another one here, is no bids for Hamer or Gyokeres. So we'll keep adding to the squad, as the new man is Regan Slater. After signing a contract at Hull, he comes to Coventry. He's cost 3.2. Big money now spent. And that's business mostly done for now, as I've just noticed Gyokeres has been injured. That maybe explains why there's no bids for him. And the final signing before we sim all the way towards the end of this halfway point. I want to sign a good keeper who's out on loan this season. So for now, the aged and experienced Darren Randolph will step into our net. So these are the players that we're left with to battle for promotion so far. And are we doing pretty decent? Because we've got Arsenal in the FA Cup, but in the Championship, we are 8th, so we're not anywhere near promotion. We're actually 11 points off the playoffs. 11 is a huge margin to actually overcome. So it could be a season still in this league next year, but the players are going up. We can't fault the players. And to be fair, we were only expecting mid-table. I didn't even notice that. And one signing in this window right here. We had 6 million, so we signed Zeno de Bast. He was from Newcastle, but I'm pretty sure he didn't actually start the save there. He's moved on pretty quick to us. He can sit in the middle of the defense now. McFadzean's going down in rating, and Ben Sheaf is now a centre-back right there. And at the end of the year, it is an 8th place finish, and we actually put up a fight to catch the Swans, but we can't catch them pesky birds. And now we will be in the Championship guaranteed next year. That's disappointing for the team we had, as Man City win the FA Cup. Carabao Cup goes to Liverpool on penalties. And those are the teams that fell in the playoffs. At least this year, a lot of the big teams will, of course, be at this division, like Leeds and Leicester, who got promoted, as Matt Godden scored 23 goals. He's been here since the league 2 days, I'm pretty sure. He almost doubled Gyokeres. Oh my days. Gustavo Hamer with 9 and 9. Slater with a lot of assists. Matt Godden, though. It's going to be so hard to keep some of us key players this year. So first things first, Hamer on a contract. Robin's expected automatic promotion as he's robbing money off the board. 11 big ones. And we are only going to sign 2 players in this window. The first one is from them Swans we couldn't catch last year. Welcome to the club, Nathan Wood, centre half. And the big money movers come with that keeper that I told you was on loan last year. He's here permanently this. Jay Gorter of Ajax, who was at Celtic last year? I'm not too sure, but he's cost us almost 6 macaroonies. And that has basically wiped out our budget, unless we sell players. And this first game is newly promoted Wigan. If we are going to go up this season, beating Wigan is crucial. Will we be able to do it with Gyokeres and Godden? Oh, we do it emphatically. And we've avoided all the big bids for players as well by just skipping deadline day. Let's get promoted this year. And 8 million still in the bank, so we can definitely make signings to the squad that looks absolutely brilliant. An 81 rated Gyokeres, as look where we are as well. We're 4th, so we're still in reach of Brentford, and Southampton's flying a little bit, but playoffs. Minimum, please. Seems like the one player that needs replacing is Matt Godden, but we're not going to sign anyone because we have Shorey boy back from his loan. Oh, definitely need some bench players though, so let's get signing. So welcome to Coventry City. Relegated West Brom player Jason Malumbi and Cercle Bruges player Dino Hotik. And those 2 players have helped Coventry finish in the playoffs. Burnley are the team we face as we fell to 5th position on 89 points, 1 off automatics with Brentford. And we're not going to be playing with Callum O'Hare though. He's suspended for the first leg. So what's going to happen in this first leg? Without Callum, can we cope? Nope. But we have in the second leg beating them 2-0. Shaw and Gyokeres send us to the final. And Watford are the team that we face at Wembley. So we're without our right wing back this time. But Shaw, with 5 minutes to go, our youngster has sent Coventry to the Premier League at Wembley this time. He got 8 goals altogether this season. Gyokeres back to the top with Regan Slater, Callum O'Hare and Gustavo Hamer. It is normality restored even though Godden got involved. And we, unlike real life, will take Coventry to the big time. Ooh, they want the youth using in the Premier League, which of course we've made a no continental success. Avoid relegation. Straightforward aims. I think this is the best prepared we've been for the Premier League in a long while in FIFA, so we've got to make the most of staying here with a cash sum of 50 million to spend. And I didn't touch on the players that I do want to sign. I want to try and get a left wing back in, and maybe just another centre-half to go on the bench even. And I am very excited, despite not many signings, or is there none at all yet? I don't know, it's been a long window this one to welcome Chelsea to our home ground. Go on, Gyokeres, do something with Shaw up front against Chelsea, Gallagher and Fernandez. Unfortunate not to get anything, but we do get a new player finally. Jayden Bogle, I'm gonna play at left wing back. That's also alongside Ollie McBurney from the Blades. We're stealing him for a backup to our strikers. And finally, a non-Sheffield United player, but another lower Premier League team we've stolen from a rival directly. Welcome for 20 million, Ilya Zabani from Bournemouth. Very nice. The squad is definitely capable of staying in the Premier League. Everyone is over the 75 threshold that I set on players. It's just the happiness of them. Gotta go into the press conferences and gotta try and stay up. Brilliant, brilliant form. 4 points above the drop where Palace lie. Up the Sky Blues. I'm pretty sure I saw the team's ratings have skyrocketed. Look at Gyokeres, Callum O'Hare, Gustavo Hamer, Ben Sheaf, them 4 I mentioned at the start, still here, still thriving, still 6 million as well. Is there a cheap, maybe veteran signing? I want to splash the cash. And just before we get going this season, I just want to spill my gratitude to Jamie Allen and Matt Godden, who will leave us at the end of the Prem season. It's been a blast, Matty, but it's time to go. And only one player does leave through money, which is Jack Burrows to Brighton. And for the first time in this save, the board have got a negative opinion on Mark Robins because he survived. Makes sense, really, doesn't it? 12 points clear of Southampton, Palace and Villa going down. Surely we robbed some of their players. As City win that division. They also lose in the final of the FA Cup, however, to Manchester United. We got beaten by QPR in that. As Chelsea win the Carabao. Look at the ratings of our squad as well. I was so keen on Gorta. So glad he's worked out. Zibast as well. Hamer, Gyokeres, we knew they were going to be mainstays, and Gyokeres with 15 Premier League goals, even Shaw at the side of him getting 12. Finish mid-table. That is a good aim, you know, because with our squad, I'm thinking, do we push for Europa? Maybe just the conference, but they've given us 50 million again. Usually you get less in the second season. I actually like this board. Worst thing about that, though, is the amount of money we've had to put into his best players' wages. So let's start off by splashing some cash, shall we? We've signed Matt O'Reilly from Celtic, again from Scotland, and he will be our new midfield maestro. And how expensive are contracts? Because we've only got 10 million left. Matt O'Reilly cost 25 million. We've spent 15 million on bloody contracts. So it looks like we're going to have to turn to the academy. And Tommy Smart is a smart player to have. So promote him. And then Daniel Gold is still gold as well. And I think we do have a more winnable game to start us off with this season. We have Nottingham Forest, but here is Mark Robbins G'ing up the lads. They are away from home and they do have Patrick Sheik up front, which doesn't matter because we've got Callum O'Hare. But some bad news on deadline day before getting to this season. Jayden Bogle's decided to go. Turns out players do want to go play in the defence for Jose Mourinho. But not to panic over the loss of Bogle, because we have dragged in a new player. Welcome to the club, Fran Garcia. This is our first world-class move on the last hour of deadline day as well. Welcome, Franny boy. But it is safe to say he's not had the highest of impacts. 25 points, which is miles away from Everton. I wanted Europa League. Still, it's kind of possible with this team that we do have. Everyone's over the rating of 80. We've won Champions Leagues with a squad worse than this. And we've gone straight to the end of the season where we finished 8th. Oh dear. I think that's nothing. I think that may be nothing. Yeah, I think 6th and 7th gets the slots in Europe. Unless conferences squeeze somehow. I don't know, but I think it relies on everyone above us winning domestically. Man City do. They got the FA Cup, but Newcastle won the Carabao. Barrow made the final of the Carabao Cup. They beat Man United 4-1. They beat Fulham 5-4. They beat Southampton 3-2. They beat Fleetwood. What a run. They beat Rotherham and they beat Gillingham. What? That has to be one of the shocks of the century, as not a shock is Gyokeres getting 19 goals. 86 rated now. Shaw 83 trying to chase him. And Callum O'Hare on them assists. Just brilliant from him. And I expect a lot of money in a Europa League place this season, as they want the Europa League spot as well. Reach the semi-finals of the FA Cup, but we didn't get any continental football. They want a crucial defender as well. Interesting, but with what money? What's it gonna be? It's gonna be 67 million, so let's spend it. And let's get the two players in first. The first one is a backup striker to replace McBurney. Welcome, Sims. And we've spent 44 smackaroonies again on Leandros Harris, who is a 6'4" Greek god from Stuttgart. He's going to be at right centre-back, Debast at left, Sheaf through the middle. No one scores any goals this season against us. It's not possible anyway. Those two should be at the ready for Brentford as well, which is our first game. Only a draw. Callum O'Hare saving our bacon. And that will be it for the deadline. Skipping straight past it. Confident with the new Greek god and Debast that we can get in the Europa League. Get in as well. 6th at the time, halfway through the season. And Bournemouth are above us. Wolves are 2 points above in the Champions League slot. We can steal it off them. We did actually sell a youngster as well for 27 million. It was called Shields and he just returned from a loan deal. So we've got money to actually spend. So with the money that we've got, we're going to sign Shinta Appelkamp for the bench. Yes, Callum O'Hare is superior. Oh no, though. We have got that thumbs down that the board keep giving us. But where are we in the league? No! No, we've fallen into the Europa. For some context, we did sit when we made the Applecamp signing in third. And it was a point. Everton are playing Champions League football. Not gonna let it get us down as, hey, we beat Manchester City to the FA Cup. Coventry have won the domestic one. Yeah, we don't care about Arsenal's Carabao. We got the FA Cup. As Everton actually are in the final of the Europa League this season as well, so maybe they're just really good in this save. Still bet they haven't got a player like Shaw and Gyokeres, who both got 19. And hey, Matt O'Reilly joining in with 19 goals. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happened to Coventry? And why has a billionaire taken over? It's only the Europa League. Calm down, as they do want Champions League, want the FA Cup winning, and they want the Europa League winning, without a doubt. Guess we'll have to deliver on that. With a super team that we already have. Now a 90 rated Debast as well. And without a doubt, we're going to splash that 160 million straight away. With the first addition being Conor Gallagher, our new number 7 in the middle of the park, alongside Matt O'Reilly. Spent time in the Championship against Cov, now playing for them. Alongside him is João Mario. We've brought in another right back. Again, that's 250 million spent. And this last signing's a big one. Welcome back, James Maddison from Leicester. Yes, he's 30-year-old. Yes, he's playing in the same position as Callum O'Hare, but it had to be done. The reunite mission has been completed, and that is our money gone. This is how our team lines up, so it's harsh that O'Hare's dropped, but you can't keep Maddison out. Signing him is enough to win us a Community Shield as well. And we've also backed it up in the league. Gustavo Hamer, he's still doing it. And finally, a look at our Europa League group. Bruges, AZ, Nordsjælland, which we should dance through. And as we dance on, Jeebus, we are 6th in the league. 1 point away. Oh no, how many points is that? 5 points off Arsenal. Horrific. If we dance through the Europa League, we should be top of that group. We are, with no defeats in that. Nordsjælland are the team to join us. Surprising. And it's not a surprise we're through. There's not even a morale problem. Oh, wait, there is. On the bench a little bit, Zabrany. Ben Sheaf is okay, but he seems like he hasn't been played. And maybe Hamer drops out now as well, looking at the team, because Matt O'Reilly's left-footed and higher rated. The strikers, and Debast is the best player in the team. Or players, should I say. Also, changing James Maddison to an attacking midfielder, 87 rated now, that is more like it. And I don't want to sign anyone else. I don't care how much money we have. I don't care about 25 million. And we have made the semi-finals despite the board chagrin still upon us. They do not like us. But Monaco, first leg, we have a suspended Matt O'Reilly on the bench. I checked that. Just put us in the final. That was a simple semi-final. Ooh, and Benfica at the Allianz Stadium. To get here, we've had to have Alex Shaw scoring 29 goals, Gyokeres with 26, Maddison with 12, and Gallagher with 10. So let's see what we can do against Benfica in this finale. There it is, wrapped up. Maddison scoring for Cov in a final. Love to see it. What you don't love to see, however, is a 6th place finish for Coventry. Oh dear, at least we're still in the Champions League through Europa. We won the 50 pence piece, and Man United won the FA Cup. Carabao goes to Arsenal in a derby, of course, and we lost to Spurs. Still a good season overall, though. Another trophy, that is 3, I think, altogether. Come on. Win the Champions League. That is the only aim of this season. I would love the league to go with it, but it just doesn't happen in the Prem. How much money are you giving us now? 117, so it's gone down from our FA Cup exploits, so I'm guessing the FA Cup gave us a lot of money. And looking at this team, despite my love for Ben Sheaf, I think it's time he went to the bench. So welcome to the club for a record-breaking amount, Julian Timber. He's had a word with Hamer and Gorta, and he's joined from the Netherlands. The rest of the money's just getting chucked in the academy. Yeah, why not? He should be able to help us win this first game, which is the Super Cup against Juventus. We've just beaten the Champions League winners. Still, that difficult game might not be as difficult as Liverpool at home. How is this gonna be? I really love this Coventry team we've built. It's so strong. I'm proving so now. But of course, it only matters for now against Leipzig, Braga, Dynamo Zagreb, and 19 other Premier League teams. Or 18, counting ourselves and Liverpool out of that race, as we need to be in this race. The Champions one. As we've gone to halfway through, we're in the Carabao Cup semi-finals, which is a nice thing to see, but City, Why? Why are we terrible in the Prem? I can't be bothered. I just think with the team we have, we should be dominating Villarreal in the round of 16. As the teams in that tournament, oh, they're all good on that side, actually. It was us and Braga. Unbeaten us. And I do want to get straight onto that game against Villarreal. Literally, 291 rated strikers, but injuries to Gorta and Gallagher. Do we need a backup keeper? Just to be safe with Gorta's injury, I'm going to bring in another Dutch player in Bart Verbruggen. So let's get on to Villarreal, shall we? Gallagher is still injured, but at least we've got a new keeper, of course. Matt O'Reilly should step in. Tie should be over. And again, no threat in the second leg, despite a draw. We're through. And Bayern Munich is the team that we've drawn. Damn it, I would have had anybody on that left-hand side apart from Bayern. We should still stand a chance against these, though, with our team. Hey, and we beat them first time. As at home, we should be even better. Come on, there we go. Clean sheet. Shawberto. Not even Shawberto. We've got a striker called Shaw, haven't we? As PSG, Real Madrid, and Barcelona basically through. Difficult teams, as we've got maybe the most difficult in Real. And maybe we could get a double here. I saw we were still in a competition. I think it was the FA Cup, as a draw at home to Real. And our 92 rated Shaw is injured, so Sims is in. Riley's back in, and Gorta in goal. Finally recovered from his injury here against Madrid, which we beat, and the two outfield players we put in the team have sent us to the final. Oh my days, but he's got injured again. He's got injured again just before this final game, which Gustavo won't make. Sorry, Eccles the saviour, but Shaw's back as well. We finished 4th in the league as well. We were 4 points clear of Newcastle, so hey, Champions League. Already in the final, like, and already won 2 FA Cups against the Geordies again. They will hate us as Man City win the Carabao. And 33 goals for Gyokeres. Just don't need to say anything on them top scorers. Good to see Gustavo get 10 goals before his injury and before he watches from the stands against PSG. Kylian Mbappe still at PSG. I mean, I always thought it would be, as we're at the Metropolitano here in Spain to inflict PSG pain. I think I've already made that joke once. I gave James Maddison the captain's armband back at his former club with Gyokeres. Him supporting Gyokeres should be mental, as look, he's just running through players. Less said about his passing, the better, as we need to pass that back to the goalkeeper. Dodgy stuff, maybe got an injury right there, but our passing is horrific. Bow for them. Get rid. Oh my, what is going on? Got to really be good at the start of this game. James Maddison on set pieces as well. Never really had that in a game before, as that's a pass into the middle, clear as day. Bove with the ball again in the middle of the park. Don't know who that guy is, but still, it's Benjamin Sesko with Mbappe, and Kylian Mbappe scored first for Paris. How? How are we losing with our mega team? Fantastic finish by Kylian. We can't underestimate his quality, but we've got to do better to stop him. Let's try and get straight back into this, though, shall we? The passing is very dodgy. Gyokeres leaning to keep hold of that. Look at the run of Conor Gallagher. It's an even good ball over to him. Look at this for play. Almost. Not a question of quality, as there he is again. Victor making the run. The mini Ibra, or the big Ibra at the moment, strikes a ball so clean into the top corner to put Coventry in the driving seat now a little bit, although it's still level. What a finish. Victor Gyokeres, or Gyokeres, whichever you want to say. He scores blinders. Needs to be better than that, as James Maddison afforded a lot of space. Gyokeres now onto Fran Garcia, who's put it wide before half-time. That could have been some end to the first half, but now it's defending Kylian Mbappe, who's got it onto Bove. What a save! What a save from Verbruggen. Not even our starting keeper doing that. That's probably the highlight of the half for me, as it is over. And it is still level. What a half. What a half. As a free kick to start us off with here. James Maddison can always deliver a ball towards Shaw. And Gallagher's got a ball onto Maddison right here. James Maddison uses João Mario. Come on, this is when we actually take the lead. That's Gyokeres in the box this time, and what a save. What a save, Donnarumma, man, as now Gallagher can try and head that back out wide. That's a good first-time ball in. And oh, it's nutmegged his own man. And João Mario with a pass forward right there onto Gyokeres. James Maddison making the move. We're going to actually put him further back in this formation. Of course, keep him on, but Callum O'Hare, Ben Sheaf, and our right wing back have to come on. And 9 minutes left in this game. Come on, here's Conor Gallagher. He's got a good turn on the side here. Just keep this ball, though. He's slipping with it, but it's still glued to his feet. It's a great run. What a ball it was from Gallagher, who has come off, as here's a ball to be whipped in from James Maddison off the line. I don't know if that was Sheaf or not, as look at this run, though. Here's James Maddison. It's chipped Donnarumma with 1 minute left on the clock. James Maddison, the Coventry boy, has gone back to his old club and won them the Champions League. That is so fitting. What a move. He was free as a bird. He could have slotted it in, but no. Chips ahoy and Champions League trophy ahoy. Tell me that's the end of the game. Tell me, please. There it is. The whistle went. Oh, Coventry have just beaten PSG in Spain, and what a rebuild. She's not very impressed right there. Oh dear. A main thing as well right here is get Gustavo and get Gorta on that plank or platform right there. They need to be celebrating as well, as Maddison scored the winner and gets to lift the trophy for his boyhood club. It is the stuff of dreams for James, or Madders, as he's going to go mad into the night now that we've lifted that into the air. Come on, Cov. What a rebuild. If you want to see another one like this, which has tried to be realistic but still gradual improvement with 90 rated, of course, drop a team down below. But for now, Coventry City rule the footballing world.